Hi Virgos, welcome to my channel. We're doing your reading today. This is going to be for the December 1st already. We're starting November is practically over. But don't get confused because at the end of this reading, I will discuss with you all the way to the end astrological transit for the last week of November, though. Okay, at the end. But here in the first part, we're discussing the December already. Okay, where's my chart? Okay, I was gonna say it's like where's my chart so that way I don't get lost with the transit for the Virgos. Okay. Now, there are a lot of things that we are expecting, of course, as we go closer to the end of the year. And then one thing that I'm sharing with everyone is the gemstone for 2026. Have you ever heard those people who say that this is going to be their year? Well, I got breaking news for you. It won't be your year unless you do something about it. I've helped hundreds of my clients from having a successful business, a thriving career, a wonderful relationship. Now, this is the secret before every new year. Have you ever heard those people who say that this is going to Yes. The 2026, we're expecting, of course, a big change for abundance and prosperity, and the garnet it is. Now, I have some sad news. The kit is already sold out. It's gone, guys. Like what I mentioned, I told you it flies fast. And also, thank you very much to everyone who's gotten the painting of the fire horse. Thank you very much. Is gone, but I have to come up with more gifts now. Okay, so later, I'm going to share with you when you get your Garnet Your Fortune 2026, what I have in store for you. So I have to make up for, of course, for the Virgos. Okay. So, but yeah, but all these things always comes out fast because of one holiday. So I feel like a lot of people they give themselves this, which you deserve that Virgo. Okay, so let's begin here for the Virgos. We'll do your tarot in a little bit, right? Let's discuss first the transit. Okay. So for the Virgos, let's bring you here. You're in the planet Earth. The last time I checked, right? Virgos, you're in the planet Earth. So transit wise for the Virgos, a lot of grahas are in your third house. So third house is very much active in the first week of December. Okay. And what are the planets in the you have Venus there, you have Sun there, you have Mars. Oh wow, quite jam pack over there. Okay. Now, when we have three planets, you will have four actually. There's a stellium happening at the later part of November. So this three planets here is all in the third house. So these are conjunct. Okay, so meaning they're too close together in the house of Mars. But since this is the house of Mars, Mars would be the one who will have a say. Okay, like this is Mars. Mhm. Regardless how powerful the sun is, regardless of Venus, Mars will tell this two right here, this is my house. Scorpio is your third house. So this is about your courage. This is about your the things that you want to do. Okay. So what I mean by that is like the Virgos will feel very, very empowered during this time. Okay. So which is good. Third house is courage, your desire, the birth of your desire. Third house is your commute as well. But Mercury's in their second house. It went back because it's retrograde. But just for the initial part of the first week of December, a lot of actions. You will be more of the let's go, let's do this. So you will feel very, very powerful. Okay, that's one thing that you will experience during that time. Now, other factors that the Venus, of course, if we discuss Venus, okay, in your third house, this can be a desire for romantic connection. Yes, could be the time that you would want to get involved because Venus is the planet of love. The one that rules the planet of love for you is actually where is Jupiter. Well, not love, but relationship. So Jupiter during this time in the first week, it's still exalted in your 11th house. Oh, this is very auspicious for the Virgos. Because if the planet meaning if Jupiter is in in the 11th house for you, well, definitely, um, what you want, you will get. It's in 0 degrees in Cancer. Okay. And this is the planet of expansion and growth. It is exalted, and exalted gives 100%. Okay. Let's just remove Mars now because Jupiter takes center stage. Where's you, though? I want to show you. There you go. There you are in the planet Earth, Virgo. Okay. So, um, this right now is going to be in the 11th house. Wonderful. That's not number 11. Let's write it nice. There we go. 11th house. Network circle. Very auspicious for the Virgo, making friends. 11th house, of course, is your Kama house, is a house of pleasure. So ask and you shall receive during this time. And it's also aspecting your third house. So now it's more of like you have a big appetite, okay, to get this. I want to be that. I want to do that, So that's good. That's very, very good. Now, Jupiter will also aspect your 11th or 7th house of partnership, which is Pisces. Okay. So if Jupiter, I'm going to put Jupiter here. Okay. Let me just put Jupiter a little smaller. Okay. Even though it's bigger than the planet Earth. Okay. So it's the biggest one. Okay. So if Jupiter is in your 10th house. This is Cancer. Okay, I'm just gonna divide your chart here. Okay. So I'm just gonna pretend that this is your chart, even though it's not. Okay, it's not. It's not your chart. Okay, this is not how a chart looks, but I will divide it. Okay. Next time I should superimpose it. So okay. Let's just say this is Virgo. Okay. This is Libra. Okay. And this is Scorpio. Right? Yeah. Okay. So it has an aspect drishti here. So line of sight here and a line of sight opposite of you, which is Pisces. Okay, so the opposite of Virgo, meaning seventh house, is Pisces. So Jupiter will be looking at your seventh house. So Jupiter looks at the seventh house. So it's a drishti, we call it. So that's a line of sight. Okay. So if Jupiter is looking at Pisces, then it will give 100% result. And that is about relationship and partnership. So very, very good. Now remember, Virgo is here. And this is your 10th house. So career expansion and growth. Okay. And then you have your desires over here, which is your third house. It also has an aspect into your fifth house of dating, which is Capricorn. So there's aspect also there. So that's how aspect is. It's a line of sight. So the graha gives vision. It's a light, basically. Okay, not vision, but it's looking there. So now you have an understanding of what would how do you call this? What an aspect is. So those are just some, but you guys know me. I'm always here every day. I do upload and I try to teach as much as I can so that people are more educated about their life. Let's see your tarot. Okay. Let's see your tarot. Here. Virgos. Let's see. Oh. Temperance. Okay. Let's see. And then we have Ace of Wands. Now, Temperance is a card of reconciliation or making things work. Ruler of your seventh house, which is Jupiter, is in retrograde. So this one is RX, ruler of the seventh, retrograde for 120 days, which means this can happen in 120 days if it's about relationship. That's just how easy it is. Okay, meaning tarot and then astrology. So if this rules your relationship and it's retrograde, okay, then a chance for the two of you to come back together. But how many days? 120 something. But it started already November 9. So some of you guys are back together. Yeah, because this one right here, that's a phallus card, which means some of you guys have already been intimate with each other, kind of like doing the deed. Okay, let's not discuss that. That's not my business. But temperance with the ace of wands, yes, someone is back in action. Okay, you guys could probably just have a little bit of a challenge. And what is that challenge? I'll show you. This is the challenge in your seventh house, which means Saturn already going direct on November 27. And then what when Saturn is in retrograde back to its natural transit, the seventh house, because Saturn has been sitting in Pisces in your seventh house since July 2025. Well, now it's direct. So Saturn says, okay, now the two of you can come back together. Plain simple. Not that difficult, right? All right. So this is for people who are trying to reconcile. Okay. Now, what's the other thing that I want to share with you guys? Oh, yes. I want to share with you. I don't know. I think I can show it here, right? Let me see. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So right now, what you're seeing here, guys, when you get your um the Garnet 2026, okay, the fortune, you see it there. This one, guys. Mhm. You'll get a free 2026 horoscope. Okay. Now, this is only for a limited time again because this goes always fast. Everything I do, it's like people consume like there's no tomorrow. Okay. So, what do you get when like this is free, guys? It's free, but it is a value. This is how much normally when people get my consultation. You get a prediction for money, you get a prediction for love, and of course, the planet and all other, everything, guys. Okay. And then, besides that, okay, I'm going to just identify for everyone here um, my goal for you guys for 2026 is to get you here 100%, guys. Okay? Like let's all join forces, Virgos, to get you here. Why not, right? So when you get your free horoscope, your prediction for 2026, look at this. This is what the horoscope has. You have strength, transit, your dreams, your obstacle, manifestation, the placement of the planets, remedy, gemstones, and of course, what you want to know is what will happen to you in 2026. And yes, that, darling, is free. Okay. So I'm just letting you know that's free. But it's up to you though. Okay. I mean, and forgot you also get a free workshop. That way you know how to understand your chart, what's happening 2026. Okay. So you will get a workshop also, a free one. Now, this is all free. That is more of a choice at this point. I'm only here to assist, to help. I mean, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. The world goes on. So let's see here. Everything is linked in the comments, in the description box below. Okay. The kit is free, guys. It's gone. Okay. The fire horse gone. And then this one, the chart, I'm not sure. Maybe 24 hours is gone. Okay. No, it's true. It is true. I got hundreds. I mean, like, of course, just for every 1,000 of people who watches, normally around 20. So then, if there's, just do the math. Okay, I'm busy. Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, right here. Um, this is about uh like you're kind of like feeling back and forth with regards to your finances, Virgo. You're kind of like, okay, well, I'm not sure really, how. But with Jupiter in the house of earnings, remember that Jupiter is there. Okay, so about money and finances, but Jupiter does not stay there for long until only December 5. If it's about finances that you're juggling, okay, that's how urgent that would be, meaning fix it because it's gonna go back to Gemini after December 5. And you don't want to miss that opportunity if it's about um, excuse me, if it's about settling finances, because the page is about learning to manage their finances. It's like, well, what do I do? Is this good? Is this not good? hmm So this is, I mean, like this is also you learning finances. Yeah, learning to manage, but it's also communication from someone that is back and forth with you. This person is on and off with you. I do feel like the two of you have a chance to be together. Okay. So, oh, and we'll have love prediction also in the 2026. Now, for people who wants to know about what happens in your November 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25, well, I'm going to give you guys now the prediction of what to expect. Virgo ascendant and moon sign, these are the effects. What you need to know for this new moon in Scorpio. This new moon activates your third house. And, this is about the communication, actions, and choices. This is your mindset and a daily interaction. So the new moon begins on the 20th, and the next 5 days, there will be significant changes. Not on the day itself, 5 days. Now, there are important conversations that will bring truth to the Virgos, and this is more of coming to surface. Not about secrets, but it's about things that were not discussed prior. Now it will be put into attention. Contracts, agreements, and paperwork may restart or shift direction. This is the time where if you made prior decisions and choices, you will have to review it and then reassess and decide whether you want to continue. Now, third house is siblings, of course, or relative dynamics. This may go to a reset, meaning if you have any kind of discourse with your siblings or family, relative wise, brethren, we call it, this is the perfect time to heal it. You may change your strategy, your message, or how you express your truth. Third house is a house of action. The new moon being there, what's your next move? Rethink, reevaluate, and then take action. A powerful new idea as well is coming, or a project is going to be born. This is the house of creativity. This is where everything starts, the desire. As a new moon comes, there will be something new that you want to pursue. This is the time to speak honestly and at the same time cut through the illusions. Be straight to the point. Express yourself. Old fears, and like just not just the old fears, but old fears around using your voice, kind of fall away. Meaning there are certain things that you probably held back from before. You will be able to express it now. Your confidence in communication grows even further, stronger than before. The Virgos, that I would like you to do for this time is to set intentions around clarity, very important, courage, and expressing of your truth. Be more honest and factual about your feelings. Learn to say no, and of course, learn to say yes. Goes both ways. A powerful remedy for the Virgos who is connecting with this reading is that I will be able to energize for you is lapis lazuli. What you're seeing there in the corner is our lapis lazuli. This is my very first creation that went viral. It is the Lucky 7. These are certain gemstones that I use to manifest success. But if you're connecting with this or you're not sure really about your chart in the first place, make sure to check in the description box below. I'll be able to assist you if you want to get your chart from me and a prediction. It's all linked in the comments in the description box.